Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. We're getting ready to.
Could you not hear me before?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay. No. Don't push buttons. No.
Okay. We are live. Cody will be on in a second. I don't know if we have anybody just yet watching on YouTube. It looks like there may be one or two people. So this will be a trial. We'll see how it goes. I know usually we would get several people watching on Instagram.
Yeah.
But there's a lot a lot of issues that end up coming into play if we're going on Instagram. So I need to. There we go. I got Cody added to it now too. So there's just some issues there if we're going live to Instagram as well. So we're gonna try this out. If we end up not having the people jump on, actually, yeah, if we end up not having the people jump on the live here, we may end up going back to streaming on YouTube or on Instagram as well. We just won't be checking up on comments and stuff like that. If you want to vote, you'll have to come to YouTube because there's like I think a 5-second delay on YouTube. Crimson Crux, what's up, bro? I think there's like a 5-second delay on YouTube, and there's like a 2 or 3 minute delay for Instagram, which is kind of ridiculous, especially when you're trying to let people vote on music that's coming in and stuff like that. So it ends up adding a lot of time. But
right,
we are good to go. We have 6 submissions. I don't think anything else came in after 6 o'clock, but that's what we did as a deadline, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That may be different week to week, but we have 6 submissions tonight. We're going to jump straight into them. Cody, do you have anything you wanted to go over beforehand?
No, I think that's good.
Okay. Alrighty. And I got to remember, I got all these screens to go back and forth. So yeah, Crimson Crux. Said, hey guys, love what you're doing here for Christian artists. Yeah,
Thanks, man.
we enjoy doing it. We really do like doing it, and we want to build something that's going to help other Christian artists really elevate them so that they can elevate Christ. That's really what it's all about. We're trying to build a community. We've got several bands we're kind of started working with. There's one more we've talked to that we'll bring in. I think after this live, we're going to try to get some stuff together where we'll kind of go through, introduce all the bands, maybe have them on, do some interviews and stuff like that. All that fun stuff. So, yeah. Alrighty. We will jump straight into it. So, first song that we're going to be doing this evening is Rest in Grace by Justice 316. Rest in Grace, Justice 316.
Sweet.
And here we go.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
That's good. Very clear.
I've got that Holy Spirit fire deep down in my bones, and it's taking me higher than I ever thought I could go. And I rest in the grace of my Lord, and He keeps me safe from the storm. I've got the name of Jesus written down on the tablets of my soul, and no matter where my feet may trod, He'll be walking with me down that road. And I rest in the grace of my Lord, and He keeps me safe from the storm. And I rest in the grace.
I like the lyrics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And He keeps me safe from the storm.
Got more of a
Yeah, yeah,
classic rock sound.
Oh, yeah. They're really simple lyrics, but he makes them sound good.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. I was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see.
Hey, anybody watching, comment, let us know you're here. And don't forget, we're rating all these songs 1 to 10 or 1 to 5, 5 being the highest.
I rest in the grace of my Lord, and He keeps me safe from the storm. And I rest in the grace of my Lord, and He keeps
Okay. Look, I was just waiting for it to come back in.
And I rest in the grace of my Lord, and He keeps me safe from the storm.
Okay.
I mean, it was good.
I thought it was good. I like the lyrics. I do feel like I don't like saying this because songs by nature are kind of repetitive, but I felt like it was really repetitive. Um, I do think this is just like personal opinion, but I feel like the Crimson Crux said that that first ending faked us out. I I think I would have liked if they would have ended it at that first spot more with because they did like it sounded like it was going to be a dun dun dun, and they hit the first two, and then they waited and waited and waited, and then they went. And how they ended it wasn't bad. I just think it would have personally. I think it would have been better to end it there at the first spot. But I'll give them. Well, I'll let you. If there's anything else you want to throw out there, Cody?
No, that was the biggest one. Just it was repetitive, and he didn't scream. So I no, I'm just playing. No, it sounded
Cody
good.
knocks points. If Cody can understand everything you say in the song, he automatically knocks points.
Done. Nope, I'm out for that. That's fine. No, that's pretty much it though. But go ahead and rate it if you're good.
Yeah. I'll say a 3.8. Like I said, it wasn't bad. I feel like it's a solid foundation for something. I just felt like they could have even the solo. It was good, but it was really it sounded clean cut. Which I don't know. I almost felt like he was holding back on the solo. And I think if you're gonna go with the classic rock sound, you almost need to you kind of have to go for it on the solo, or else I think it sounds out of place. So I'll do a 3.8. Anybody that is watching, looks like there's a couple of people out there. If you want to put in the chat 1 to 5, whatever you think the song is rated, and that will be factored in as well. And you can do decimal points. I just did a 3.8. So yeah. All right, Cody.
Yeah, I was thinking probably a 3.5.
Okay. Oh,
It was good though. I mean,
yeah, it was good.
classic rock sound.
Very much a classic rock sound.
Yes.
Okay, so we will go on to the next one, and I'm gonna guess it definitely looks like we have way fewer than we normally do. So I'm gonna guess there's we put several times that it was gonna be on YouTube, on Instagram, and I'm gonna guess people just didn't see that.
Yeah.
Or they just didn't get the notification that it was live on Instagram.
Yeah. Or they just want to. They don't want to go from Instagram to YouTube because it's just.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, I would go ahead and throw it up on Instagram right now, but I have to set that up beforehand with the stream key and all that. So
yeah.
I may, while we're in this next song, I may jump on and do a stream key and get that set up. But okay, so next song is yeah, because it doesn't look like we have any comments or anything. Next song, if I can find the banner. Okay, next song is The Journey featuring Anthony Cardi. and it's by Trey Tate. So here we go.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine.
Oh yeah.
I like this.
I'm sitting here on my knees. I'm pleading and pleading, Lord, come save me. It's all the road, push back now and then. Help me, Lord, forgive my sins. Come save me, Lord. I'm about to break down. I need you, Lord, turn from my wicked ways. Come save me, Lord. I'm about to break down. I need you, Lord.
All right, we should be on Instagram now too.
I tried to run, I tried to flee, to take my life, but you set free. Come save me, Lord. I'm about to break down. I need you, Lord. Come save me, Lord. I'm about to break down. I need you, Lord. No way out to live your life. Come save me, Lord. I'm about to break down.
His screamo vocals sound almost like, I don't know if you're familiar with As I Lay Dying. That ages me a little bit, but it reminds me of the original As I Lay Dying vocalist.
I'll have to go back and listen to old As I Lay Dying. It's been a while.
94 Hours was like my jam. Okay. That was The Journey by Trey Tate. Alrighty. Anybody on YouTube, you can put your comments on the video and we should see them. We actually can throw them up on the screen. So anybody wants to rate that song, we're going 1 to 5, 5 being the highest. And if people want to on Instagram too, since we're live on Instagram now, I will say if we don't catch your grade for a song on Instagram before we move on, we're not going to count it. Because there's such a lag on Instagram. I'm actually watching it right now, and it's back there a ways. It looks like it's like at least a minute behind, maybe 2. But yeah, we will go ahead. Cody, I'll let you grade this one first.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was good. It was, and it's not. I know it's not necessarily their fault, but the quality of the vocals didn't sound very good. Just the quality of them with compared to the music. But I mean, I liked the lyrics. I'll probably give it a 4.2.
Okay.
Because he did really well with the lyrics, and I know it's even though the quality sounded good, he still sounded good.
Yeah.
Vocals wise, but that's about it. That's all I
Yep.
got.
I'll go. So you said a 4.2. I'm tracking these scores so we can have our winners at the end. So Cody did a 4.2 on that one. I think I'm gonna do a 4. It was good. I really liked the vocals. Now I'm not as much of a screamo fan as Cody. I used to be back in the day. I like it, but it's definitely not my my favorite. So I'll go with a 4 on that. And still, we got some people watching on YouTube, but I don't see any comments coming in. So
We got
we'll leave it
Donovan
at
on
that.
Instagram now.
Yeah, I saw that Donovan just hopped on Instagram too. Alrighty. So we will go ahead and jump on to the next one. This next song is Freak Show. And it is, oh man, where is it? I keep forgetting where I put these at. Okay, next song is Freak Show. I'm still getting used to this software, people, so be patient with this. Next song is Freak Show by Joshua's Creed. Interesting name, I'll say. So we'll check it out. We'll see what they've got going on. It was weird. It almost sounded like he came in the middle of a song.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Got almost a, I think I said this about somebody last week too, but almost like a Dio vocals sound. Again, I'm aging myself with these references. Oh, for sure, Donovan. That's what I said too. If it wasn't the fact that I know I click on it and it starts automatically at the beginning, I would have thought that I started in the middle.
That's kind of what I thought for a split second, was that it. Maybe you need to go back.
Yeah, I see that with vocals.
Run!
Oh, I need to.
Is it for fortune? Is it for fame? Plenty of reason to play the game. Watch a spiral down the rabbit hole. Can't take the lights off. Love, love, freak show. Can't take the lights off. Can't take the lights off. Can't take the lights off. No, no, freak show.
Doesn't matter. I like that. Was it another one that had really like a kind of a classic rock sound to it?
Mhm.
I think we had Crimson. I think they hit it on point with said it sounded like the vocalist of Wasp. I would agree with that. That's I was getting some of the same.
I don't know who that is, but I agree.
I think you're quite a bit younger though, Cody. Well, maybe not quite a bit younger. You're a little bit younger, but
I must have just missed it.
yeah. Well, my dad was all about the hair bands of the '80s and stuff, though. So that's a lot of what I was raised on. I'll do. I thought it was good. I liked it. I think it had a similar feel to the first song, but it was there was some kind of distinctives that set it out a little bit. I think they I liked the guitar solo on this one a lot more. I feel like it kind of fit the genre better. It wasn't quite as cut and dry, I guess would be maybe the correct term. But I thought it was good. It sounded good. It actually, there's a couple points where it kind of reminded me of Panama by Van Halen a little bit. Certain spots of the Panama, but yeah, I thought it was good overall. I'll go with I don't know. I'll do a 4 on that one as well.
4.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a 3.7. I mean, it was good. The beginning was a little off, but overall it sounded good. I didn't have a problem with it, but then again, it's not really my style, but unbiased opinion, it was good.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there's going to be some of these that they aren't 100%, what we would listen to and all that. But
yeah, and I try to be as fair.
you can still evaluate the music, respect the artist and stuff without it being your automatic preference all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, that is halfway. So we got 3 songs left to do. Up next, we have Anathema by, it was Tau, right?
Tau.
Okay. Yeah. Like towel without the L. That's right.
Yeah.
So as we listen to this, I'll keep throwing this out there if anyone's jumping on and seeing this for the first time. We're rating the songs. Top 3 will go on a playlist that we put out for underground Christian metal and rock. And If you're watching live on YouTube, you can rate along with us. So whatever you think of the song, 1 to 5, and then you will actually be able to have a little bit of a say of what's going on to the playlist as well. So we will, and if anyone, we may need to actually do an Instagram page for UCMR. That way, because like if people are watching on Instagram, which right now I think we just dropped down. But if anyone's watching on Instagram, they want to go to it, they're going to go to my Basically Biblical YouTube. They're not going to be able to find the UCMR. But go back to, I think Cody and I both put in our stories, should be able to find at some point in time. We posted some stuff. So, alrighty.
I made a post earlier in there. So,
Yep. So if you go on one of our stories, Basically Biblical or Of Sound Mind, you should be able to see it and get to the YouTube channel. So, we are going on to the 4th song. This is Anathema by Tau. And I know that's how you pronounce it because he told me last week. Because I think he's submitted a song, I think every live we've done except for the first one.
mm-hmm.
Maybe the first 2 he did. But everyone since then he's submitted one. And I've butchered the name every single time until finally last month he was on while we did it, so I asked him. So, all right, here it is, Anathema. I like that line. He usually has a pretty unique sound as well. Like all of his songs have sounded different.
He's typically on point with his lyrics too. Hey, we got Christine on Instagram. I almost forgot.
Okay, so not bad. Like I said, he always has a unique sound, not only from the rest of the stuff that we have on the live, but even from his previous stuff, his sound is always unique.
Mhm.
I wish the vocals were a little more clear. I get that that's kind of part of the genre. Again, that's just kind of my preference, so I'm not gonna like hit that against him or anything like that. But I do like there's a couple lines that I heard. The one that really stood out the most to me, something about I look inside. It's not, basically seeing your biggest nemesis inside yourself,
Mhm.
which I thought was like I really like that line. And when he said that, it was at a point it was clear, you can understand it. I thought that was a good spot to have it. So it was good overall. I liked it. Not 100% my cup of tea, but I thought it was good. I can respect the music, respect the talent. I'll let let's see. This one is your go, Cody. If you want to grade first, or if you want to throw anything out there first too beforehand.
Nothing really new. I mean, like the whole unique sound. It's. I feel like it all sounds good. The song that he's sent us sounds good, but I feel like some of it's acquiring because like the last song, there was some parts of it that was not like something that I would rock to all the time, but so I've been playing the playlist every now and then this past month, and it's really grown on me. And so like I'll blare it, as I'm driving through town.
Yeah.
Um, so but no, it's still good. It's still unique, and the lyrics were really powerful. I thought that I was kind of on the edge of my seat with the lyrics because it was pretty deep.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it a 4.2.
Okay. 4.2. Alrighty. I think I'm going to have to do. Oh, I'm gonna go 3.8. Again, I thought it was good. I do think, and this is just my own observation. This doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. Again, this is based greatly on preference, but I think having all your songs sound that unique and that different can almost be a detriment at some point because I like certain bands that I like because of their sound.
Mhm.
And so there are some artists that they'll have one song that really pops off like a one hit wonder. Well, that song sounds like completely different than everything else that they do, and so
Cody
it is a song by that band, but it almost doesn't sound like a song by that band. But yeah, so I'll do a 3.8 on that one. It's not bad. Like I said, it's unique. I liked it, but not 100% my cup of tea. But we are on to song number 5. This is War Within by Weapons of God. Ever heard of Job for a Cowboy?
Yeah.
Ever heard of Job for a Cowboy? They're pretty heavy metal band. They're not Christian, but it's just that whole intro spot just reminds me of that. Let's check them out after this.
Oh, what are they called again?
The song or the
artist, the band that you just said?
Job for a Cowboy. Doesn't sound like they're metal, but they're metal. They do a lot of like the big squeal, screaming and stuff. Yeah, those drums are intense. I like that guitar. Oh yeah.
Okay. They're killing it with these. They remind me a lot of Theocracy.
Of who?
Theocracy. Let me make sure.
I don't think I know.
Yeah, look him up after this. Theocracy.
Crimson Crutch says Theocracy is amazing.
Yeah.
So understand, he's a good man. Breaking chains, or in demand. Understand, he's a good man. To lead us out of a world of corruption. To lead us
I can see
out
myself
of a world of destruction.
back in the day jumping in the mosh pit to some stuff like this. Oh, that was a good way to end it. I like that.
That was good.
I like, yeah, Christine said lyrics are good, production's crazy great. I like we seem to have a theme tonight as far as talking about like war within, like what they said there. There's been a couple songs that have mentioned that, or like the whole song's been about that. So I thought that was good. I liked it. It was very, very similar to a lot of stuff that I used to be really, really into. I like the guitar. I like the breakdown. The drums are on point.
Yeah.
Really throughout, especially, and I think, the especially throughout like the chorus, but when they're really building it, the guitars were good. Crimson said that they love that chorus pedal. That was one when I used to play. I abused my chorus pedal. But I think the only one I used more than that was probably I had what was it? It was an overdrive pedal. I don't remember what the brand was, but it was a type of an overdrive pedal. But that's neither here nor there. No, I thought it was good. I really liked it. I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna do a 4.2. They get my highest grade of the night so far.
There you go. I was gonna say something about the beginning. It seemed like they were kind of off a little bit. Like
Yeah.
some of the instruments kind of sounded like they were off a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. Overall, it was great. I love how they'd stop and break for a little bit from singing and then just hit it with some gnarly stuff. I really liked the beginning, how they came in slowly too, with the crazy stuff going on, the sounds and everything.
Yeah.
That was a really good intro. I'll probably give it a 4. Solid. We're solid.
Okay.
It's good.
If anyone in any chat on YouTube or on Instagram, either one, if anybody wants to throw a score in there, I can add it in. I do want to real quick, Crimson Crux It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like you may be a band. If so, you should submit some music. If not, appreciate you being here anyways. But okay, I think we have a last song. And this is honestly, this is the one I have been looking forward to this one because they submitted for our first live. It was Saved by Scarlet, and they submitted Black Knight, and it was probably has been one of my favorite songs that we've had submitted of any of the lives. I was actually talking with Nate a little bit this week about I've wanted to listen to more of their stuff, but I've held off on it because I want them to submit to, and we want to like hear these songs for the first time during the live. So I'm glad that they submitted this here. But this is Lie of the Pharisees by Cody.
Full disclosure.
You have listened to this one before, haven't you?
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite songs right now. It's on my demon hunting radio playlist that I made on Spotify. And I listen to it a lot. So if you don't want me to vote, I won't vote.
Now you can still you can still like rate it, honestly. I'm not so much worried about that as I think it's interesting to see our reactions live when we're hearing it for the first time. But I still think even if we've heard it before, we can still give it an honest review when we're listening live. So
absolutely.
All right. Here is Lie of the Pharisees by Saved by Scarlet. Yeah, Christine said you have to vote, Cody. You got to vote.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, for sure, brother. The submit some music. We do have a form now, like a Google form fill out, but
I'll put that in my link tree, by the way. Form.
Yep, so we'll get it to you. Look forward to hearing it. Ooh, that bass. Yeah, it is. Their stuff is, like I said, I've only listened to Black Knight, but it was phenomenal. One of my favorites that we've had on the playlist at all, that we've had submitted. It's hard to get, which I'm sure you know, but it's hard to get clear like this. It takes money. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes money to get it, but they've definitely done a good job with it. I love Nate's voice too. I think his voice is really unique. It stands out, and I think it's really good. I like their sound overall. Yeah, Christine, this one's awesome. Man, that bass.
Whew.
That
Mhm,
was good. That was good.
mhm.
Oh, I'll let you can go first, Cody, on this one.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Um, well, after the live last time they submitted, I talked to him a little bit, and he sent me that song, and he was like, "Make sure you check out this one too." And I was like, "Okay," not thinking that they would submit it,
Right.
um,
Well,
but no,
they go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say they've got. I'm gonna look up here. I'm gonna pull up him and my messages. He told me they have. Um, they have a new song coming out. I think at the end of this month.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Um, yeah. Said we'll have more material from us later this month too with our EP release. So it'll actually might be more than one song, but they will have some new stuff coming out at the end of this month. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but support them. Anybody that's on this list at all, anybody that we played their music, go. I mean, for sure, listen to the playlist that we're gonna put together or that we have together. I'll include. I don't know if the links are in there now, but I'll get the links in the video description after the fact. But it'll be on Apple. It'll be on Spotify. Make sure to listen to those. But even beyond that, go support these other artists. We want to make sure people know that as Christians, art, culture, stuff like that should be ours. Art is really it's about truth, and we have the truth. So there really shouldn't be any debate with that. That should be ours. And Christians can make good art. It doesn't have to be corny. It doesn't have to be stupid. It doesn't have to sound bad.
Mhm.
So Christians can definitely do that, and that's what we're trying to help with all of this. So if you are Crimson, if you want to send us something, you can find Cody and I both on Instagram. I am basically biblical one, and then Cody is of sound mind. I think it's
It's of sound dot mind.
of
Yeah.
sound.mind. So you can hit us up, or even if you find just one of us, we can start a group chat with all three of us, or whatever. But yeah, would love to hear it. Get some stuff submitted too, and we can have you on here. I just
Mhm.
realized I've been talking and we haven't even graded this last song.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna give him a 4.5. I loved it. I was I didn't think it would end up being a letdown. That was my big worry, that I like the other song so much, and then this would come in and maybe it wouldn't be as good, or I wouldn't like it as much. But it was, I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
They have great production value. I think Nate's voice is really, really good, on point. I really don't have anything. Their lyrics are great, theologically sound. You can hear it. I know what they're saying. They're talking through. I think just phenomenal stuff. So I'll give them 4.5.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, that's probably one of my favorite songs right now. But not but. I think I'll give it a 4.8.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really good song.
Yeah, I agree.
That ending, I love that ending. Just the way it sounds, how he's singing it. It just
Yeah.
it's so good. It's so good.
Okay, so we have okay, so first place is, I think it's kind of obvious, they both get they got really, really high scores. It's Lie of the Pharisees by Saved by Scarlet. Second place was The Journey. Or no, second, yeah. Hold on, I got a spreadsheet here. Okay, yeah, second place was The Journey by Trey Tate. Well, kind of. So Lie of the Pharisees got first they had 4.65. What I do is I take Cody and I score, I add it together and then divide by 2. If we have audience scores, then I add them all together and divide by 3. So Lie of the Pharisees got 4.65. And then second place, we actually had a 2-way tie. They both had 4.1. It was The Journey by Trey Tate and War Within by Weapons of God. So those will be the 3 that are added onto the playlist. Great stuff all around, though. I think all of them were really, really good. And to end, I'll end on Crimson's comment here. It definitely is hard to find platforms that actually honor Christ, or even people that claim to be Christian, but they shed any convictions or anything like that the moment that it gets inconvenient. That's not what we're about. That's not what we want to do. Like I was saying, we want to show that we can be Christian. We can have good Christian content, stuff that even people that aren't Christian want to listen to, that sounds good. And we don't have to compromise morals. We don't have to compromise any of our faith, our belief, any of that with it. So, yeah, I think that's a good thing to end it on. Cody,
Yeah.
anything else you want to throw out to the good people that are listening before we end it?
Yes. I just now added the submission form to my link tree. So if you go to my Instagram, it's ofsound.mind. And you want to submit a song, or a band that should submit a song, send it to them.
Yep.
And we'll get you guys on next month. It is not accepting responses right now. I turn it off for the live. And then after the live, I'll turn it back on. But just so you have a link.
We will do what we're going to do. So for this last month, or for these ones, you had to put in band name, song name, and then submit audio file. You can do really anything. Preference is MP3, makes it easier. Anything else, I have to convert and then upload it. We're also going to start adding submit your lyrics too.
Now, do we want to do that as like a form to upload? Because I feel like if we leave it as like a space for them to copy and paste text on our spreadsheet, it's going to be like,
yeah, I would say let's do it as a form to upload, so it can be like a Google Doc or something like that.
okay.
But it'll be on there. You guys will be able to see it, and that's basically so there's people that claim to be a Christian that are not actually Christian, and they may think that they're Christian, but their music doesn't show it. And we want to make sure that that is not getting onto this platform. We don't want to compromise our morals by our own decisions or unwillingly. Either way, we don't want to, because that's something. If something like that were to come on, we would. I mean, we would just kill the song live if there was something like that in there, and we don't want to do that. So we will ask everybody put if you want to submit name of the band or artist, name of the song, audio file, and then like a or not a Google Doc, a Word doc or something like that that has lyrics on it, and that should be it. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. The ones that did live, both on Instagram, on YouTube as well. Anyone that's watching after the fact, you're awesome. Appreciate it. And we will be back next month with some more awesome rockin' tunes.
Be good.
Be good.